G'day Pickleball family. First thing to know, as shared on thedinkpickleball.com, Adidas signs world number one, Federico Staksrud. Federico Staksrud, the world's top-ranked men's pickleball player, has joined forces with Adidas Pickleball in a groundbreaking multi-year partnership. The collaboration marks a significant milestone for both Staksrud and Adidas, as the brand continues its expansion into the growing sport of pickleball. A central highlight of the partnership is the upcoming launch of Staksrud's exclusive signature paddle, designed to elevate performance for players at all levels. By teaming up with Adidas, he aims to bring even more innovation to pickleball equipment. Joining Adidas Pickleball is more than just a partnership. It's a shared vision for the future of the sport, Staksrud said. Developing my own signature paddle with a brand renowned for its innovation and quality is an exciting opportunity. I'm thrilled to work with Adidas to set a new standard in pickleball equipment and continue to inspire players around the world. The signature paddle, set to debut in April 2025, is said to be engineered with cutting-edge technology and deliver peak performance and precision on the court. Designed to reflect Staksrud's playing style and his commitment to advancing the sport, the paddle is anticipated to be a game changer for both professional and amateur players alike. Brian Ogle, a representative from Adidas Pickleball, praised Staksrud's contributions to the sport and the synergy of the partnership. Federico Staksrud represents the pinnacle of what it means to be a champion. His dedication to the sport, relentless pursuit of excellence, and unmatched passion for pickleball make him the perfect addition to the Adidas Pickleball family, Ogle said. The partnership not only affirms Adidas's commitment to the growth of pickleball, but also highlights our belief in supporting elite athletes who inspire others. Second thing to know, as shared on thedinkpickleball.com, breaking down the UPAA 2025 Pickleball Paddle Guidelines. The United Pickleball Association of America, UPAA, has announced pivotal updates to paddle regulations effective September 1, 2025, aimed at ensuring fairness and consistency in professional gameplay. With the recent formation of the UPAA, players have been anxious to see how the organisation would handle the issues related to paddle regulations and testing. We reached out to Jason Aspis, president of the UPAA, for a comment on the new guidelines, and he said, "I'm really proud to work with world-class engineers to tackle a problem that, gone unchecked, could have had a significant and negative impact on the growth of the game. It took lots of research to understand how paddles behave, home in on what's best for the game, and creating rules and regulations to ensure we have an exciting and fair sport for years to come." It's worth noting that these regulations only apply at the professional level. The USA Pickleball 2025 rulebook still sanctions all amateur play. Key updates to paddle specifications: size and dimensions, weight limitations, surface and design standards, performance metrics, and sound guidelines. While not a rule yet, the new guidelines suggest that paddles will be required to emit an appropriate level of sound. Paddles that are muffled may not be accepted, as will paddles with excessive sound. This suggests quiet paddles like the Owl brand paddle may not be approved going forward. Certification and compliance guidelines. Every paddle used in UPAA events must undergo rigorous certification. Steps manufacturers and players need to follow: model approval, on-site and random testing, certification stamp, blackout paddles. Notable rule: starting in 2026, paddles must include a traceable serial number or NFC chip for enhanced accountability. Paddle changes and enforcement. Some interesting rules are being applied here when a player challenges another for a hot paddle. Player challenges. A player can request another player change out their paddle. If a player agrees to switch, play will continue and no penalties will be issued. Official challenge: if the player wants to make an official challenge, they can request the paddle go to off-site paddle testing. If the challenge is incorrect, the challenger may face fines starting at $1,000. That fine will double for every incorrect challenge. If the challenge is valid, the offending player will face a fine of $2,500 and will be disqualified from play. Severe infractions, tampering, or intentional rule violations can result in disqualification, higher fines for players and manufacturers, and paddle decertification. UPAA seems to be confidently putting the onus on the players themselves to own up when their paddle is out of spec. It will be interesting to see whether we'll see more or less challenges now that fines are in place. Third thing to know, as also shared on thedinkpickleball.com, MLP Major League Pickleball owners' meetings should help shape the 2025 season. The Major League Pickleball 2025 season is right around the corner. MLP owners meetings took place yesterday, Monday, and today, Tuesday, in Dallas at UPA headquarters. The final details of the 2025 season should be ironed out. MLP owners, GMs, important personnel, and UPA, United Pickleball Association personnel are all going to be in attendance. This article covers the things we should learn after the owners' meetings are done. Things we do know: each team has to drop at least one player. If a player was acquired after the initial 2024 draft, he or she is unable to be kept by that team. Players who were initially drafted and then traded and ended the season on an MLP team are eligible to be kept by that team. Player costs for each team for 2025 are based on the 2024 draft points used to acquire them. Things we kind of sort of know: there is going to be an open trade window followed by a keep drop deadline and then a bidding waiver event. If a team drops a player, I assume they will be allowed to pick that player back up during the waiver event. Things we do not know: we don't know roster sizes for the 2025 season. We don't know the financials of each of the teams. We don't know if unsigned UPA players will be allowed to play. We don't know if there are any UPA signed players that opted out of playing MLP in 2024 who want to play MLP in 2025. We don't know if there is a salary cap for 2025. The MLP owners' meetings will help provide some clarity on how the 2025 MLP season will operate. There are so many things up in the air. As MLP evolves, it's so much fun to cover the possibilities. Fourth thing to know, as shared on afaqs.com, fan code to stream debut season of World Pickleball League in India exclusively. Fancode, a digital sports destination, is set to exclusively stream the debut season of the World Pickleball League, WPL, in India. This collaboration underscores Fancode's commitment to expanding its diverse sports offerings and catering to India's rapidly growing community of pickleball enthusiasts. The league will take place from January 24 to February 2 at the iconic CCI Mumbai, showcasing top-tier players from around the globe. Yannick Kalako, co-founder of Fancode, expressed his excitement. Pickleball is rapidly gaining popularity in India, with an increasing number of enthusiasts embracing the sport. The World Pickleball League is set to captivate fans, and we're thrilled to collaborate with them to bring the excitement of pickleball to sports fans nationwide. Gaurav Nateka, co-founder and CEO, WPL, said Fancode's rapid rise as one of the favourite sporting destinations for fans across the country provides us with an excellent platform to live stream all the games from the World Pickleball League. Fancode has become a go-to source for everything related to sports, and by streaming the WPL, we aim to make the sport a household name. We're proud to collaborate with a team that shares our passion for the sport and look forward to kicking off the league with great excitement. The league's glamour quotient is further elevated by star-studded team ownership. Teams include the Chennai Super Champs, owned by actress Samantha Ruth Prabhu, the Bengaluru Jawans, co-owned by director Atlee and his wife Priya Atlee, Pune United, co-owned by actors Ritesh and Ganelia Deshmukh, along with corporate leaders, and Team Mumbai, owned by Swiggy. With pickleball gaining traction across India, the WPL is poised to further fuel the sport's growth and captivate audiences nationwide. Paddles up.